and welcome to tonight's educational installment of the Third Rail Concert Series on WTJU Charlottesville. I'm Don Harrison, the co-host of Radio Wowsville, heard on Sunday nights here on 91.1 FM, and I'll be emceeing tonight's live concert with the amazing Night Teacher. Yeah. Night Teacher. Night Teacher is the project of singer-songwriter Lilly Bechtel, and she will be backed tonight by some of Charlottesville's finest musicians and some of WTJU's bestest friends. WTJU Rock's Third Rail Concert Series happens every third Saturday of the month right here on the Sound Choice in Central Virginia, and we're transmitting live tonight from WTJU Studios at 2244 Ivy Road. There's still time to join us. Come on down. And we're not only being heard on 91.1 FM and on the vast series of tubes at WTJU.net, we are also video streaming on WTJU's Facebook and YouTube channels. And we couldn't do any of this without our listeners and our beloved community underwriters. So, I should remind that WTJU is sponsored by Dirty Nellie's Pub and Deli, Charlottesville's Irish pub and sandwich shop located at 2200 JPA, offering dine-in, takeout, and delivery. Live performances by local musicians throughout the week with dirty karaoke on Wednesdays. Online at dirtynelliecharlottesville.com for online ordering and the schedule of events. And I should also mention that the Third Rail Concert Series is supported by Hello Goodbye Records, a mom-and-pop record store on East Market Street in Charlottesville. You can find out more about Hello Goodbye at hellogoodbyemusic.com. Over the next hour, we will be treated to the sounds of Night Teacher, which have been described as part seance, part lullaby. And it would be terrific if you could help us reward them in return. If you can, please send the group a little scratch through Venmo at Night Teacher. And we've also got a tip jar here on the live studio stage so the audience can give some tribute too. Okay, passengers, join me now in giving a warm Third Rail welcome to Night Teacher.
Thank you, Don.
Thank you, Don. Thanks, everyone, for being here. You got me wondering about dirty karaoke now. This first song is called Even When It's Bent. At an uncertain point, enough is enough when it all becomes just stuff. You go out in the street looking for your sweet, and you find instead a stranger. He takes your palm and it says, even when you give the whole life of one of your nights to a perfect stranger, and that night lives on and it comes to belong to your perfect sense of danger. Someday soon I'll learn to want less. Hope is a rope even when it's meant, even when it's bent, even when. Ooh, even when it's spent, it's spent, even when it's spent, it's spent, even when. Thanks, y'all. This is called Desert Psalm. Cat claw acacia, honey mesquite. Hear the water gives everything. Baffled by the sun, hide from and seek it all at once. You're making a life, whether you like it or not.
Could I get a little bit more of Lily's guitar in the monitor? Can you strum it a little bit?
Got Jordan Perry on my left on guitar. He got a haircut today for the occasion.
I got a haircut 2 days ago for the occasion.
Get out.
Yes, he is.
Haircuts all out. Did you get a haircut, Matt? Okay, yeah.
They say you're not supposed to do it the day of the occasion, but I think it grew in nicely since this afternoon.
Oh, yeah. You don't want to jinx it. You want to look at the bride, the day of. I was not even supposed to look at you, your beautiful face. Catherine Mona is on the cello and vocals. And Matt Wyatt holding it down on the drums. This song is called Past Life. But I'm still here, just until I figure it out. Who I am at the sink, what I say that I don't mean, who I thought I'd be by now. In a past life, I was a human being. In a past life, I was a human being. Somewhere I lost the thread. Somewhere I lost the thread. Or was it only the feeling? Was it always just the... From my new place at Bed Bath and Beyond, I don't seem to have my wallet, so I go back up through the glowing gates. Well, so long as you go without wanting anything. Well, so long as you go without wanting. Human being. In a past life, I was a human being. Somewhere I lost the thread. Somewhere I lost the thread. Or was it only
Thanks, everybody.
I think that song is partly about just trying to find your way back to something that you can't even quite name. An experience that was more beautiful and truer than whatever you might be experiencing in the aisles of Bed Bath & Beyond. Although I've had some sort of pivotal moments there. Jordan and I have different feelings about the establishment. I'm surely going to miss it. And he just felt confused when he visited.
Me too.
Yeah, I always had like a kind of a weird upside down experience where I never could find my way around that weird circle. Kafka-esque.
Circle light knows our soul. The song is called New Cage, and I'm going to put the guitar down for it. And when they asked what color light we would like this evening, I said blue light, because we give a little shout out to that in this one. How's the blue light working? You like the blue light? What do you think? All right. I said, what colors do you have? They said, all the colors. Oh, God. Night fading in the digital age, blue light faking it so we can get laid. I didn't like you, so I made my own stage. So now tell me you like it while I dig my own. Oh, oh, I've got to dig my own. Me wanting all day, birds out of season flying in my brain. All my old friends and their updated pain, they all tell me they'll call me once they hear their own. Oh, oh, they've got to heal their own. Tell me a story in the digital age. I'm afraid how it goes, but I can't look away. Can't look away. Can't look away. Can't look away. Can't look away from this new cage. My body's aching under the sway to make myself smaller, hoping maybe you'd stay. When does the medicine become the herb? And was it ever medicine if I never learned? Tell me a story in the digital age. I'm afraid how it goes, but I can't look away. Can't look away. Can't look away. its frame. Drove out of town, but I never got away. The aching flash of each updated grave told me you'd call me. Tell me a story in the digital age. I'm afraid how it goes, but I can't look away. Can't look away. Go away. Every star bird in its own cage. 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 Asked how this song goes, no, I still haven't heard. Asked how the song goes, no, I still haven't heard. Asked how this song goes, no, I still haven't heard. Asked how this song goes, no, I still haven't heard.
You are listening to Night Teacher on WTJU, part of WTJU Rock's live concert series, The Third Rail. And you can ride the rail every third Saturday of the month here on 91.1 FM and WTJU.net. Thanks for listening and for watching if you're tuned in to WTJU's YouTube and Facebook channels. And thanks, too, to this handsome, Hollywood casting call worthy audience we have assembled here tonight. Give yourselves a round of applause. Come on. You came, you're here, and you're beautiful. Thank goodness our underwriters are also beautiful. WTJU is supported by ALC Copies, a full-service copy center near downtown Charlottesville below Beer Run. ALC Copies can digitally print, laminate, copy, or bind anything you need while you wait. Flyers, brochures, wedding and funeral programs, large posters, and vinyl banners. More information at alccopies.com or 434-295-COPY. And WTJU is also sponsored by Mudhouse Specialty Coffee Roasters. Mudhouse offers the Mudhouse Snap Chill Coffees and their most recent choice, the Pool Boy Blend. Enjoy these and much more at their locations on 10th Street, the Downtown Mall, Crozet, or their newest outpost in the Code Building. Lilly, Night Teacher is your project. These are your songs. How did all this start?
Probably when I was singing more often than speaking when I was a 2-year-old, but that's maybe more than we can handle in the 2 minutes.
Take us all the way back to your childhood.
I was a bit of a closet songwriter until about 2018, and I met Matt Wyatt, and we started working on some tunes together, and that led to our first album, which we released in 2020. And since then, I've had the honor of meeting and playing with Jordan and Kathy, and they're now on some of the newer recordings and this new body of work we're about to release.
So you put out a full length in 2020. You had an EP in 2023, and it's all been recorded with Matt?
That's right.
Wow.
Yeah.
Okay. And
Yeah.
Matt, you have your own studio.
Yeah.
Right.
Round of applause for this guy, Tree and Booms
Yeah.
Studio. Yeah.
Now, Jordan and Kathy are well known to WTJU. They're longtime supporters and have graced this stage many times. In fact, Jordan, I think, was just here last month backing up Cass Richards. Yeah. And Kathy just played last year with her band Heavy Flow. Yeah. So how do you guys do? You practice much? Is it a lot of rehearsal in the process? Tell us about that.
We really kind of started playing gigs pretty soon after connecting, and have sort of built the plane while flying it a little bit, and played in different configurations. A lot of times, Kathy and Jordan and I will play as a trio, but it's so much fun to have a drummer. So
Right.
that sound is a joy for everyone. But mostly I'm working in process and in studio with Matt, and then bringing myself out into the world.
When's the
playing
new
20s
album?
Pals. Fall of 2025 is the current vision around Halloween. Seems like a good day as any for some doom folk to be released.
Right.
It's also my birthday. So keep an eye out if you want to stay in touch. nightteachermusic.com, or we're on, the webs and threads, as well as.
You mentioned
here in the
Doom
world.
Folk. Now, I thought that the Doom Folk moniker was something weird we came up with, but that's you identify with that.
Well, an old rocker came up to me after one of the first shows. He had a kind of jean vest with no shirt underneath kind of number, and said, "You're doom folk, man." And I was like, I'm taking it. So
I'm absolutely claiming that.
yeah, that's anointed.
Listeners, if you want to send Night Teacher some appreciation for appearing on the third rail tonight, you can reward them through Venmo at Night Teacher. So, Lily, what do you have to start the second set?
This next song is called "Dear Ellen," and I found the lyrics or the words of this letter watching a very poorly made documentary about the American West when I was living in Spain, strangely enough, and became homesick and couldn't figure out how to stream anything properly, and ended up watching this, and there was a voiceover moment where the narrator was saying these words from this man written to his sweetheart, Ellen. It was written in 1806, and he was traveling west, and you can be the determinant of whether he made it or not. There's mixed feelings in the crowd, but his intentions were solid and loving.
So some negative inspiration.
Always.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Folks, it's WTJU Rock's Third Rail Concert Series, and once again, give it up for Night Teacher. Come on.
I now boldly turn my face to the Sierra mountain range, and what we may encounter, I cannot, my dear, anticipate. But it is my intention to meet difficulty in such a way ashamed. Perhaps I'll be hugged by a grizzly, or I'll die at the end of a twisted blade. But should fate come to leave my bones to whiten this golden land's bleak plain, is my intention to meet difficulty in such a way that I may never, that I may never be ashamed. Cause it is my intention to meet difficulty in such a way that I may never be ashamed. I now boldly turn my face to the Sierra mountain range. Thank you. So what do you think? Did he make it or not?
Dead now.
This guy. Wow. Got his hair cut today, but didn't shave off any of that wit, huh? No? Sharp as a knife. This next song is called Endangered Dream, and I made a music video of it, and in the process got to know and work with this lovely woman to my right on the video camera here. And she had collaborated with some people locally. In the first conversation we had on the phone, we talked for about an hour, and in that time did not establish that she lived in Cincinnati and I lived in Virginia. But we had a whole vision. And when it got down to making time to get coffee, she texted me, "I'm not seeing an Ivy Road." I'm like, Ivy Road? I mean, it's pretty. She's like, "I live in Ohio." And I was like, "We can make this work." So got her to come down to the Virginia woods, and I've been lucky enough to make weird art films with her ever since, and also Zach McConnell, and the two of them are here this evening doing some filming. We'll be making some weird images for the next 2 weeks. Makes me feel like a lucky duck. But if you want to check it out, Endangered Dream, it's on the YouTube. a daughter of the sun on the water, light that shifts untamed. Secrets she keeps, fossilized teeth, things you want her to say. Try and catch her to show her off a feather, a tusk, a shell. The song that remains all you have today of the way that it felt. No stranger to endangered dream. Love without a reason wakes us in our sleep. Horns to mount above your couch, and what's primal is on TV. And a bear in a box has had about enough, and his heart beats out of range. No stranger to endangered dream. Love with no good reason wakes us in our sleep. Just under your doubt, she is the amount that was never ceased. Thanks, y'all. This is a really sweet space. Hope you're feeling cozy. And for all those home in their pajamas listening, we know you're cozy. But just want to give a shout out to Kathy's outfit. Kathy, I don't know if you want to just just show off a little bit. This is in honor of the Women's March going on in D.C. today that we could not make. And Martin Luther King's birthday. Yeah. This next song is called Lipstick and Gold, and I'm going to ask my pal Jordan to help me lift this mic one more time.
Oh, yeah.
I'm not sure. Thank you so much. Let's give it up for Jordan, y'all. I mean, good for so many things. Peel off my clothes now. After the rain of all the words in a life, there's so few I can say. Driving all night now, crossing this state. I take my time, and sometimes I change, sometimes I. When did my talk become so cheap? Something that hides from you more than it seeks. I want you to touch me till I feel something, till we're down to the bones where it lives. Lipstick and gold, it's my distraction display. If you wanted it all, you should have looked the other way. And you're driving all night now. No, you crossed a couple states. You take your time. Can we say it's changed? Sometimes when did our talk become so cheap? Something that hides from us more than it seems. I want you to touch me till I feel something, till we're down to the bones where it lives. Take me down to the bones where it lives. Take me down to the bones where it lives. Take us down to the bones where it lives. Just got 2 more songs for you. This next song is called Ecdysis. Anybody know what ecdysis is? Raise your hand and the night teacher will call on you. It's the act of a snake shedding its skin. Which I, for one, thought was pretty dope. And lizards do it too, but it's more like dandruff, small pieces of skin, not as cool. Snakes are the only ones who just release from the whole kit and caboodle in one. The body is half water, the other half fire. My friend told me in a dream she was down from the city, that museum of vanity, while I scratch my face in my sleep. You see, I wanted to leave you. I tried to get tough. I drew a pair of claws, spit at strangers at the mall, but I guess I just wasn't cold-blooded enough. If you can't survive it, become somebody different. If you can survive it, come somebody else, someone else, someone. Put on a show, but it stayed for too long, not as long as the note you stuck in my head about all the things we can still lose, even when we're doing our best. If you can't survive it, come somebody different. If you can survive it, come somebody else, someone else, someone. If you can't survive it, become somebody different. If you can survive it, come somebody else, someone else, someone. Scrap metal of my old mistakes, cut my losses and make a life. I may not be the one who gets away, but I can make new waves with the night. The night, the night, the night, the night, the night, the night. If you can't survive it, become somebody different. If you can survive it, become somebody else. Someone else, someone else, someone else. Someone else, someone else, someone else.
You've been listening to WTJU Charlottesville and a live performance from Night Teacher. Part of WTJU Rock's Third Rail concert series. Thanks to everyone for showing up, listening in, and supporting great live music on the Tej. And please, if you can, send Night Teacher a couple of bucks through Venmo at Night Teacher, or visit the tip jar up front. Don't forget to catch the next stop on the Third Rail Express on Saturday, February 15th. We will be back here live with Performance Review. Take my word, it will not suck. This is Don Harrison of Radio Wowsville sending out crushing hugs to Ben, Elias, and Lewis, the mighty WTJU Tech crew. Let's give them a big round of applause. And also, Hello Goodbye Records for sponsoring the Third Rail, and the Zostress for being our steady conductor. And of course, big thanks to Night Teacher. One more time. Thank you. We really appreciate it, y'all. Your next stop, you'll take another evocative journey on the Groove Tube on WTJU Charlottesville.
Thanks, y'all. Jordan Perry, Kathy Moniz, Matt Wyatt. I'm Lily. Have a good evening. Stay safe out there.